Dana, there's good news and there's bad news. Bad news is there's rain tomorrow. Good news is I think it makes the weekend better.
It makes Saturday better.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we can't sneak in the whole weekend, but this system at least, it's sped up a little bit, so we'll get rain for tomorrow. Okay on Saturday, but more rain comes in for Sunday. So I think that's at least a little bit of good news. But this is our next system. Right now it's bringing some rain to areas back into Canada and then through upstate New York. And I would say just a little bit after midnight is when that rain is going to start to come into areas in western Maine. And then it's going to overspread much of the southern areas of the state throughout the day tomorrow. But then Saturday gets a little bit better, but we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. So overnight tonight, just after midnight, areas back into New Hampshire and western Maine going to start to see some of those rain showers move in. Because we've had overcast skies for the past couple hours, our temperatures haven't dropped very far. So we're still going to see on the onset of this system is going to be rain, but then we're going to be able to transition to snow in like areas back into the mountains and through parts of northern and eastern Maine, like through Bangor and Millinocket, because right before sunrise is when temperatures are typically the coldest throughout a point of during the day. Right along the immediate coastline, though, still too warm. We're going to see mainly rain there. The big kind of question mark here is just how much snow we would be able to see kind of on the edges. So like through Bangor and down through Augusta, it really depends on the temperature. If the temperature is a little bit lower, we'll be able to accumulate about an inch or two of kind of that slushy wet snow. But if it's a little bit too warm, then we're going to see most of that wash away. Still, I would say no more than 2 inches in that area. The highest is going to be back into the mountains where they'll stay the coldest for the longest. Though once we get into about midday, most of us will warm up and transition back into rain. The heaviest precip is going to be over western Maine during rush hour traffic for early tomorrow morning. So just something to keep in mind. Give yourself a couple extra minutes to get to work. And then this system begins to clear out Friday night, and then we end up with a pretty good Saturday because of high pressure to our north. So I think a couple of showers are possible there, just really kind of a mixture of sun and clouds, but overall a lot drier than it was looking earlier in the week. So in terms of our snow map here, the best chance of seeing some snow will be in northern New Hampshire and back into the mountains, about 2 to 4 inches. And then kind of what I was explaining, Bangor down through Augusta, really just a coating to 2 inches, just a couple of degrees in temperature will be the difference between a coating to 2. I think a coating is more of what we would see there in comparison. So then Saturday will be all right, and then Sunday we do have another system moving in, which is a bit on the warm side. So most of us are going to see rain associated with this system, starting out early Sunday morning and continuing through much of the afternoon. Again, most of us are going to be rain except for areas close to the Canadian border and then areas in northern Maine like Aroostook County. We'll see a couple inches of accumulating snow. Again, not a whole lot of precipitation to work with here. Most of us will continue to see rain throughout the afternoon and then just a couple of wraparound snow showers to start next week. Rain forecast sees 1 to 2 feet, water 41 degrees, so pretty calm out there. So in terms of our 7-day forecast, for tomorrow, we kind of sacrificed tomorrow to get a better looking Saturday. So rain and snow throughout much of the day tomorrow. Saturday, a mix of sun and clouds, definitely a bit closer to the cloudier side there. A couple of showers are possible, but not much precip to talk about. Then another system moves in for the day on Sunday. I know that is St. Patrick's Day, so if you're kind of looking to work your plans around outside, I would say Saturday is definitely the better day for that, though it'll be a touch cooler than on Sunday, Zach.
All right, Dana, thanks so much.